All right, so for today's drawing, let me just adjust the light. Okay, so for today's drawing, I'm going to be drawing, actually you guys can't see it that well, but I have a little still life set up right here. I'm going to be drawing it from my view, and I'm going to be drawing an apple, a little clementine, and an avocado. Now, this is really for practice. Now, in the other videos that I have included in the lesson, you can go as detailed or as undetailed as you want. I keep going really detailed even though I'm trying not to. So for this, I'm going to try to be extremely not detailed and a little bit less, maybe a little bit more loose in my drawing. So I have my apple and my fruit on a white piece of paper, and the background is just curved up in the back so you actually can't really see what's behind it when I'm looking at it because I don't want anything else in the drawing. I'm going to do mine the wide way because I'm going to try to make them kind of big in the picture. I'm also going to be looking at them from a certain angle. I do have a light source so you can see the shadows right here. I'm going to draw my shadows, I think, but depending on your light source, you may or may not see a lot of defined shadows. So you should try to draw the shadows if you can and outline them. If not, that's okay. So I'm going to try to make this a little bit more of a simple drawing. You don't need to use colors. You could use just black or just one simple color. And for mine, let me adjust this one more time. I think I'm going to just do maybe the color of each object. So maybe I'll take this bright orange. Let me toss it here. It's too bright. This orange. All right, that's good. For my clementine, this is on this side, and I'm just going to draw it from how I'm looking at it. I'm going to go down the shape of it. Comes out a little more down here. Comes back up and around. Oops, I'm losing my wrapper. Just take it off, up and around, and then this kind of comes up like a point like that. Okay. Then over here, I've got this little star. Has like a white dot. And then kind of like that. Maybe a little big. And then the center is a little bit bigger than that. All right. Just going to draw that in. Then I've got some kind of like little divots coming out like that. Kind of lines in between a little bit. I've got a little gash over here. Some bumps and whatever. I see a line from like some kind of sheen here. Maybe that's the computer's reflection. And I think that's all I'm going to do for this. Maybe make color more of this part here. It's got these like shine bits. It's kind of like this patch over here. So I'm just going to kind of draw it, I don't know, as much of what I see. My apple is just a little bit next to my clementine. They're almost touching in the same place, and it's pretty narrow at the bottom, and then it gets wide really quickly. It comes up and then it goes back down, and then there's a little greenish center right here with a stem. It's straight. And I can't see the bottom of it because that part's there. And with the green, I'm just going to do what I did with my clementine and just kind of add that in. And then there's some streaks. There's a gash here. There's a patch over here. There's a line over here. Another patch over here. I'm going to take my red back, do some more kind of filling it in between. Some of these little streaks coming out and then coming down. this is like a brown. You get a brown. It's lighter at the bottom, and at the top it's almost black. So I'll get my black for the top. Cool. All right, next is my avocado. So, and you know what here, you guys can't tell that I'm not looking at it from the top. I feel like I need to add some shading around the bottom. Do the avocado next, and it's going to be connecting here, coming out about here, going around. It's pretty big. Back down, and then about here, it starts curving in. Is it here? Let's see, this is here. It's about there. So this is actually receding backward in the distance. Okay, it also has some brown bits in it. Has some gray stuff on it. There's like a gray section on the light. Mainly here where the light's hitting it. And then I've obviously got shading and stuff around it. And now I'm outlining and then coloring in the gray shadows underneath each of the fruits. And it should already be light where I put the gray. So I did that first because I knew once I colored over it, it would keep it lighter than the rest. And then the shadows, you've got shadows like this, and then another shadow like this. Let's see. So this should be black. If you decide to add shadows, all you need to do is look at the shape of the shadow and just try to copy it on your paper. It's simple. All right, guys, and that's it. That's my 3 fruits, simply. Now, you can't really see the similar, right? So I'm just doing a study of shapes and light and colors a little bit. Let's do one even simpler.